I believe the absolute truth today is that so many churches in America today are completely lacking and devoid of the presence of Almighty God. So many churches in America today are more about performance, they're more about entertainment, they're more about going through the motions than they are about a true divine intervention of God's hand and a pursuit of His presence in their midst. How do you know that today, Pastor? Because most of the people that I encounter who say, yes, I go to church, walk out the door of the church exactly the same way they walked in the door of the church. Unchallenged, unchanged, undisciplined, because the Word of the God, of Almighty God hasn't been preached. And the fact of the matter is, they didn't have an encounter with the presence of Almighty God, which would change them and challenge them. Many churches today are so caught up with the issues of flesh and performance and personal appearance and personal preference. Well, I like green carpet. Well, I like burgundy carpet. Well, I like padded pews. Well, I like the air conditioner set on about 20. I like the air conditioner set on about 85. Do you know that most disputes in most churches today have absolutely nothing to do with theological issues or whether we ought to pursue God's presence or not? They're caught up talking about politics and church junk. We're caught up focusing on the color of the carpet or the padding on the pews versus whether or not what did we do to open the door for the presence of God to come in. And as long as the enemy's got us focused on the color of the pew or the ballot we're going to cast, the presence of God is going to be devoid of our lives. Too much focus on theatrics. There's too much focus on the light show. There's too much focus on entertainment. There's too much focus on who's preaching or who's singing or how we're going to do it or who's going to be doing it. Listen, if we just step out of the way. Lord, I don't want to be seen, but I want you to be seen. God, I don't want to be in control. I want you to be in control. Well, if we just step out of the way,